This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
Raleigh Tyler is an FX man, the movie's master of make-believe. He can show you 1,000 ways to die.
Hey, cut! Great special effects.
But now somebody wants Raleigh Tyler to do it for real.
We want to stage a fake assassination, Raleigh, and we want you to supervise it.
Who's the we?
Justice Department.
I'm a special effects man. I deal in make-believe. I'd like to keep it like that.
We just thought that we might be able to utilize your particular genius to help us out.
And what if someone takes a shot at me?
You are 100% protected. I give you my word.
That job that guy wanted me to do? I think I'll do it.
But someone else is writing the script and casting him as the killer.
I haven't done anything.
What if he put in real bullets?
If one person suspects.
Sorry, Raleigh. No loose ends.
Something's up to something. He tried to kill me.
You go directly to the newspapers.
What makes you think they believe me?
I believe you.
My name is Leo. We need to talk.
Where the hell are you, Tyler?
He's going to need every trick from every movie he's ever made.
Remember my particular genius.
Just to get even. And get out alive.
I'm in pursuit of a blue step van. Letters on the side. X as in Frank, X as in X-ray.
Remember Skidball Express?
I sure do!
Now!
Son of a gun, you faked this out.
But Raleigh Tyler's most special effects are yet to come.
Forget why you hired me.
What next?
At the next corner, send Nellie in.
Oh my God, what?
Is he the weapon or the victim? Is it murder or is it FX?
He was the movie's #1 special effects man. Now, he's retired.
My kid says you can create any illusion you want to.
But a special request
You want to bait a trap and make him think that the girl is alone, except it won't be the girl, it'll be me.
has got him rocking with the punches, rolling into danger.
You'll be in and out of the place before you even break a sweat.
I need a miracle worker, not an effects man.
With guys
There's someone else in the room.
who don't like him hanging around.
Hey, Raleigh. Are you gonna hang around here all night?
Great bloody timing, Leo.
Raleigh and Leo together again
Let's get one thing straight. McCarthy and I were never pals.
for what could be the last time.
Why don't you just leave this to NYPD?
Because somebody else in the department could be involved in this thing.
So what do we do now?
First, we have another drink.
They have a very strange effect on each other
5 years I waited. I finally got you.
and a very special effect
Shouldn't believe everything you see.
on everyone else.
Gotcha.
You're going the wrong way!
Bryan Brown, Bryan Dennehy, nobody does them better. FX2, The Deadly Art of Illusion.
He's messy, but he's fun at parties.
Jacked up review show.
Alrighty. Another bunch of movies that don't get mentioned enough. We love doing all the cult franchises, whether it's one movie with 5 different director's cuts or a bunch of different, mini film and turned, TV shows, all that. But yeah, I decided to go for one that's really just not all talked about all that much, but just very easy to find, and is none other than FX, as a play on effects. It's also known as Murder by Illusion. But yeah, these were easy to come by movies, very mild rated R. They weren't the offensive kind. They just had some brief choice language and partial violence in the first one. The second one was PG-13, but they were produced by MGM and Orion Pictures. They aired so often on channels like Spike TV and TNT. People like these movies, FX, because they made a good use of Bryan Brown, who was a Australian actor known for films like Cocktail and The Money Movers and just Taipan, and it just was always a delight to see him in any movie he was in, just because you knew he was going to cut the mustard, and he's just a very likable guy anytime I see him. And he is one of those, he's not really even a has-been. He just shows up and does his work, and you're just like, I know that guy. He was kind of like Ben Cross or Ben Kingsley. He just was in so many international productions, and just always a delight to see him on screen. But this was probably his biggest moment in the sun. It was cool to see him in a lead role for that brief time period before he went back to doing a lot of TV movies or other stuff in his native Aussie homeland. And these movies were just cool because they were kind of the now you see me's of their age. They were just easygoing crowd pleaser, got the job done. They just got in and got out. They were the first one was directed by Robert Mandel, who'd done plenty of other TV shows and movies, including, again, just stuff like The Substitute and School Ties. And I just miss this period when you could rely on so many people to just get the job done. Richard Franklin did the second one, and he's another guy who's just done a lot of genre stuff, including a cult movie, Cloak and Dagger, which everyone look up. You've probably heard of it. I miss this time frame when people could make a movie, not offend anybody, and if you didn't like it, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, and if you did like it, it wasn't life-changing, but it was just very entertaining. And this one, I just loved how it was a special effects movie guy having to fake his death when some criminals try to set him up and make him be a fall guy. It was just very creative, and like Beverly Hills Cop, it was kind of just one of those, you dug the synthwave music, and you dug how fast-paced it was. The hero was very likable. He wanted vengeance for having his girlfriend die, and it wasn't gritty to the point where you were just like, this is unpleasant. And Bryan Dennehy did good as the cop. It was kind of like The Fugitive in a way, except he's hunting down our hero who's been framed for these murders, but then he's realizing, this guy's cool. He doesn't have an alibi, but he's good. He's not here to do any damage. And the sequel was pretty predictable and had some plot holes, but it moved along so fast, and the gadgets were fun. Again, just fun movies. And it's all I ask when I see films like this, because half the time you will see just people not having fun with any stuff like this. And, I miss this time frame when we had films that could really just be bothered to remind you, hey, you're here to take the ride, buy the ticket, take the ride, and then just really be engaging. It wasn't trying to ape other movies. It also wasn't reliant on gratuitous content that was so prevalent, like, gruesome violence or booby shots. And it's like, nothing against that, but I love it when people can actually be bothered to rely on the substance and not the content. And, that was pretty much it. It cut the mustard. And you can probably find these virtually anywhere, streaming, DVD 2-packs. I'm sure they'll get the Blu-ray treatment eventually with some special features. Definitely feels like a Shout Factory kind of deal. But yeah, a very, very just obscure movie franchise, just a one and done. The sequel was less popular, but it didn't offend anyone either. It was part mystery with some action and very clever use of its formula. It's almost like some of those other movies where filmmakers encounter actual death and peril while trying to, and making use of, what is real versus what is fiction. It just altogether just very, very clever and very recommended. And I have yet to know anyone who just were offended by these or found these boring. These are the special kind of just crowd-pleasing 80s movies that will not negate any audience who touches them. So check them out if you can.
We'll return after these messages.
If you like small-town mystery, crazy news, and wild history, then the Florida Men on Florida Man podcast is for you. Each week, Josh Mills and Wayne McCarty bring you the absolute best Florida has to offer. So if you're looking for a show that's safe for the family, but funny enough to help you escape everyday life, then listen to the Florida Men on Florida Man podcast. That's Florida Men, plural, on Florida Man podcast.
Hey, it's Brent Pope, the host of Breakfast with Brent Pope. You've seen me on some of your favorite TV shows saying things like, "Give it up, Jimmy. You got to sink this putt to win." On Breakfast with Brent Pope, I sit down with guests from the entertainment world, and we do it all over breakfast. Or should I say Brentfast? Every week on Brentfast, you get inside Hollywood info and tips, great breakfast recs and booty debates. Most of all, you get the most delightful 30 minutes of your week. So dig in. It's Brentfast time. Listen at Brentfast.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever fine podcasts are found.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening. It's a